vengeance. I'm vengeance. What's up, guys? AEW. Alright, I'm back again. Sorry. I'm sorry for that. I don't know what got over me there. What's up? I hope you've seen the episode. I hope if you're watching the stream, I hope you guys seen the episode. If you're new here, I hope you guys seen the episode because this is a spoiler after show, spoiler heavy, and in my thumbnail is giving away the biggest spoiler of the show. Okay, and the title too. So I'm letting you know. I'm warning you. If you get mad at me, well, I warned you. Okay, I warned you ahead of time. All right. So make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Do all that for me, guys, please. It helps out. It does help out a lot. Feel free to super chat me, become a membership of my channel if you want. Let me see. All right. I'm going to post this in the chat, in my group chat. So be prepared, blinded. Don't get mad. But this is huge. This is huge, man. All right. This is huge. So I'm going to put this in the chat. Post. All right. Come say hello. If you want, come say hello into my chat. Yeah. So. You know what? So yeah, interesting, eh? Very interesting episode. We're in the sixth episode. We got 2 more episodes left, and it's really picking up. The Peacemaker season 2 is really picking up, and it's clearly this episode is clearly leading up to the next Superman movie, Man of Tomorrow. It's clearly you could tell. There's hints in this episode if you watch it. There's hints of this leading up to Man of Tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Clearly. All right. So come say hello in the chat. And I'm going to edit this. I'm going to edit this title. Be right back. I'm going to edit this title for the YouTubers. Oh no. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. There we go. I fixed the title. I added the title to make a better title. Maybe we'll get more people to watch. I don't know. Whatever. This is. I love this episode. All right. This show, besides episode 2, besides the second episode, this show definitely it has really picked up. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. What? Am I muted? Yeah. What? What? Am I muted? I can hear you guys. Can you hear me? I know my sound's in. Okay. I can. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just editing some stuff. I'm editing some stuff. That's why I'm quiet. I'm a little bit quiet because I'm editing some stuff. Okay. Yeah, I was pausing because I'm editing stuff. If you hear me typing, that's because I'm editing. All right. So that means I'm editing. That's the reason why. All right. All right. All right. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I added a guest. I'm gonna copy a link. George, I'm gonna let you in. That's the reason why I'm all right. I was just editing some shit. All right. All right. Get rid of this. Let me get rid of the StreamYard. Okay. There we go. Okay. So all right. All right. Bring on the last 2 episodes. Yes. Bring on the last 2 episodes. All right. All right. So my batteries, my phone's almost out, but that's okay. No problem with that. Get rid of this. All right. Finally, 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 we, the team, they managed to go into the multiverse. They managed to go into the multiverse. The other dimensions. They managed to figure they figured their way into the other dimension, right? They figured their way into the other dimension. Okay? Okay? It's funny too. It's funny how it's funny. They went. They couldn't go to Chris's house, right? They couldn't go to Chris's house. Okay. All right. All right, I'm typing again because I just saw something so damn stupid. All right, there we go. Holy moly! All right, Jalen's here. All right. Okay. My God. My God. My God. My God. I love. I love. Is it weird to say? I love. It's like I love Vigilante's mother. Isn't she freaking hilarious? Vigilante's mother. He lives with his mother, and he's obviously gets annoyed by his mother. Tells his mother, "Don't bother us. Don't follow us." And they follow, and she follows him, and starts tries to chit chat with her with Hardcourt, uh, Lee, and John. It's funny. It's funny how she's just getting on Adrian's nerves, right? On her, on. We all have mothers like that, right? I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay. How she's getting on her son's nerves, and she likes to chit chat. She likes to spill the beans. I think she pretty much admitted Adrian created up this made up fantasy that he was dating Hardcourt, and it said it made up this persona that Hardcourt was his girlfriend, but also slutty. Was also slutty, right? I don't know. It's funny. Okay. It's kind of hilarious when see Adrian's a noble man, right? And that his secret lair, his secret room, he has all the money and the drugs that he took down from criminals, whatever, right? Drug lords, thieves, whatever, right? But he couldn't go to the cops because he doesn't trust the cops, right? He couldn't, so he kind of kept the evidence for himself, which is funny. Which is kind of funny. Kept the evidence for himself. Okay? And and obviously in that room, the room, his lair, as you could say. I guess you could call it his lair if you want. Is is where he decided to open up, decided to unlock the portal so they could go to the other dimension, right? They go to the other dimension. And then they do. They go to the other dimension, end up in uh, end up in the same place that Peacemaker goes, and they look around the house. They look around the house that they end up in. Same house, right? Right? Same there, and that is they figure out his brother's still alive. That Hardcourt sees that the Chris in this world ha, was happily with with the her hardcore of that world, right? Okay. Oh, there's my friend George. Here's my buddy George. What's up, George?
Hello.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good. This was a great episode.
It's a good season. It's just episode two
I
was
I I,
just
I called it. I called it. We were gonna get the reveal this episode that this is a racist universe.
oh yeah. Once Lee got into it, it was going to be obvious.
Like let's hear between them making the
I
comments about the about only white people, um, when she was going to a walk and people were looking at her strangely. Well, here's the thing: when she basically said, "I'm going to go for a walk," and she was going alone, I knew,
yeah.
yeah, she's going to get exposed.
And yeah, when she went out of the house in the public, and then you see like the woman driver start slowing down, shocked
A
to see like a
Karen.
black woman. Yeah, a Karen sees see a white Karen woman see a black woman down the street, right? Yeah, like what the, it was, right? It's also crazy. Like it was also because this episode had a lot of things going for it. I mean, a lot of things going for it. There's a lot in this episode to unpack. Despite being like a 35-minute episode, it was a very important 35-minute episode. It's I I I I like the interaction with the other vigilante. How he's not really different from the Adrian Reno, the vigilante Reno, except he's not a friend of Peacemaker. The only difference we find out that he's a part of the Sons of Liberty, right?
Oh yeah, that was like such a that was basically where it started. Like Peacemaker, f that guy.
Wait a minute, I just saw something. Oh, there's a preview of another cameo movie next week. Oh no! Uh, yeah, um, yeah, because it's obvious he doesn't know. It was funny because I didn't expect that vigilante to be like basically one to one the same, right? Except they're on the different sides for right. Right. I expected that vigilante to be a lot. I expected to be a lot more serious, not a joke. A lot more serious type.
Yeah, I was expecting that too, but like once it was like, hey, you're the universe, like really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I guess vigilantes in every universe. That must be a canon. It must be a canon event for vigilante to be a nerd that
Oh,
like fanboys over
oh, he
stuff.
thought he had the Beanie Baby collection.
Yo, I'm
Not,
trying to imagine vigilante in the MCU going, "Holy crap, it's Tony Stark!" or "Holy crap, it's Spider-Man!"
yeah. I don't know why discussion film made a big deal. Spider-Man is canon to the DCU. What?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he's mentioned in the show. Marvel and
Um,
DC is always, George. They always mention each other all the time.
Yo, I mean, well, here's the thing.
That's not news.
Spider-Man, I mean, in Marvel, like, what comics are they gonna read? Nothing. They're probably reading DC comics. Didn't
It's a nothing burger.
Aunt May in the first Spider-Man movie said, "You're not Superman, you know."
Oh yeah, look. Remember in the Eternals, Icarus, Superman. Remember that? It's not big news.
Yeah,
Okay. Didn't
like,
Aquaman? Didn't Aquaman? You also lost King. Didn't Aquaman call like Loki? His brother basically like Loki.
it's like
not big news.
I'm pretty sure in DCEU they watch MCU movies.
They're legally allowed to say they're legally allowed to say other characters from other
I mean,
franchises that they did not own.
Infinity
It's
War
legal.
confirmed. Infinity War confirmed that SpongeBob's canon in the MCU. Get lost, Squidward.
What's up,
Squidward
Blinded?
somewhere. Squidward somewhere
my
going.
God, that episode was freaking tense. Holy
Yes,
hell.
it was. Oh my god.
Oh my
Yo,
And
God.
Shirley Banner Marvel Zombies. Marvel.
The raging white people.
No. I was like, oh no, please don't go for that walk. please don't go for that
Oh
walk.
yeah. And he's
Yo,
watching. He's like, you're down.
It's like, no,
I called it.
please.
I called it. I knew this was gonna be the I had a feeling this was gonna be the episode where it's
Well,
like,
yeah. Once they go into that universe,
Well, all the theories. By the way,
everything
the
was
one
true.
theory that I said, yeah, it was true that Vigilante was working for the Sons of Liberty.
I
Because
expected.
remember in the first season, he talked about how much he hated racists and stuff. So it makes sense that he would
Yeah.
join
Yeah.
the yeah.
It was just what I found was what got me real good with Vigilante. That Vigilante, he's basically the same Vigilante. I thought it was gonna be a more
Yeah.
serious type, not insane. You know, I thought a more serious type.
No,
But it wasn't.
my theory was that everybody's the exact same. That's why I guess they're gonna explore that. The Peacemaker who died, the reason why he was a drug addict was because, well, he's bisexual and he couldn't and he had to suppress it.
Yeah.
That was one of my theories of like, oh yeah, it was if it's a Nazi world, that's why he's a drug addict. And well, we'll see. My other theory is that was sleeping with Rick Flag. That's my
Oh,
theory. Because that's why Rick Flag was acting jumpy and weird when Peacemaker was there.
it's not a. You know, yeah, because we got the big reveal at the end with the American flag. That was
Mhm.
oh, I call I mean we coined the phrase Nazi America.
Yeah, that show was no, when she was running down the block, bro, I was so fucking scared, bro.
And the
I was
thing,
like,
and
don't go outside, man. Don't go outside. Holy shit.
also like when did it mention right when Hardcore went out and started with a brother to the Argus base. Hardcore was looking around the community and seeing only white people, so he's slowly figuring
Yeah.
out things, right? Like because she's like
Yeah, I
that,
was
right?
also wondering too, because when he was talking about the Beatles, he didn't mention John Lennon. And I was like,
Yeah, Mick Jagger was the lead singer of the Beatles.
yeah, and I was like, and then I was
Oh,
like thinking, I was like, is John
because
Lennon Jewish or something? Or
no,
like
John Lennon maybe it's because she dated Yoko Ono. I don't know. Who's Japanese? I don't know. Is that it?
I don't know. I don't know what it was because yeah, I
John
googled it and
Lennon's
I was
not
like,
Jewish.
he's not. Yeah, I googled it because I was wondering. I was like, is that like some obscure fact or
I
something? No, it wasn't.
maybe
Is
it's,
it maybe because they thought he was a communist?
yo, he apparently I know he was on like Nixon. I think he was on Nixon's list.
Yeah,
Nixon
like
had a list of like threats to him.
yeah. No, he was definitely I it made sense why he wouldn't be in the universe, but I'm like, what is the reason specifically why? Like, was he
Well,
around, but then they got rid of him because of his beliefs?
here's the
Yeah.
thing. Gotta remember, he married Yoko Ono, who was a
Yeah.
Japanese woman.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
yeah, but the Japanese were working with the Nazis, but I assume because it's yeah they're interracial.
they were
marriage or
working with the
whatever.
Nazis, but you don't think the Nazis are turning against the Japanese? Not the Japanese are
Yeah,
exactly not their ideal what an ideal
that
person would
shit
look
was
like.
so fucking scary at the ending. Like I knew immediately, and then when he started honking the horn and shit, I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, why did you do this? I'm like just thinking, why did you do this? I felt so
Yo,
fucking
well,
scared,
well,
man.
well, here's the thing. It had to be a blonde Karen that gave her the weird stare.
Yeah, and then everybody just came running out, and you're like, holy shit.
Yo, it's like Attack of
Oh,
the White People. Yo, I guarantee someone from the Phantom Menace is gonna get triggered by this episode
Oh,
and
I'm
say,
sure
James
they're gonna
James
complain.
Gunn demonizes white people in this
Well,
universe.
they're fucking
well,
white supremacist Nazis.
if they get triggered by the episode, then their mask is fully off.
Well, their mask is already coming off, bro.
That's
Have you
kind of
seen what
true.
Peacemaker the quartering has
Peacemaker.
been talking about
Who
recently? He's
quartering?
been going,
Quarter pounder?
yeah, yeah. He's
What?
been going mask off recently. He's like he's like all these blacks want to kill white people and shit, and
Oh
you're like, holy
gosh.
shit.
I figured
Yeah,
See,
it's on his personal channel. You want to go
this is
watch
this is
it?
this is what I'm gonna say. You can't be a fan of comic books and superheroes and be a racist at the same time because because our superheroes defend everyone regardless of their skin color and gender and
Comic
religion.
books
Oh
is
well, Peacemaker. Oh, sorry, Peacemaker. I keep saying Peacemaker. The quartering is not a fucking. Listen, we got to get this set this straight. The quartering is the quartering is a piece of shit. Regardless, he's never liked any of this shit. He just wants to blend
he's a
in.
perv too. Like let's
Yeah,
not forget that.
he's a fucking he's an
Yo,
absolute sick weirdo.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yo,
there's a reason
I think
why
I've
people are disassociating with him.
I think I've told the story before. I remember like I think it was like back in 2021. I
Oh
George
no.
cut off.
Oh, it's okay. George will be back.
Yeah. Oh man, that
Okay.
shit was fucking so fucking scary, bro. Just the thought of the brother coming out of his truck and he's honking the
Yeah.
horn. And it
Oh.
also made me wonder too, because they were like, a black got out, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
yo
Like,
yo
I'm
they
kind of
probably
Maybe
curious
got
now.
prison
What the fuck did
somewhere.
they
they
do?
they probably got a concentration camp for
Maybe.
them.
You made a concentration
Yo,
camp.
Probably.
Maybe.
scary and dark.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Oh, by the way, all the people on Reddit who said that this wasn't going to happen and James Gunn would never do something like this, you guys were proven wrong yet again. You guys are fucking
Well,
idiots.
they said they weren't going to. They said they weren't. They
Yeah,
didn't.
there was people in the subreddit saying that that would never happen. That's offensive, and James Gunn would never do something like that. Bro, like,
Yeah,
what
you
the
would.
hell are you talking
Yo,
about?
we're talking about the guy that basically had animal cruelty in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah, I mean, like, what? I mean, it was tense as hell, though. Like, I knew, like, the
James
moment
Gunn,
they stepped in the
He
universe,
did
I
in
was
season
like,
one with the
oh,
Nazis. The Nazis. I mean, yeah, technically the world wasn't
well,
Nazi
that's the
yeah,
thing.
controlled, but there was Nazis in season one.
James Gunn in all his work is not afraid to hold back. Like
Yeah.
Guardians,
yeah,
remember Guardians Volume 2? Like when basically Ego said, "Yeah, I killed all my other children. Look at all those children he killed."
yeah. I know. I don't know why. Uh, that would be off the table. I mean, another theory that got confirmed was that Lex Luthor was in the episode.
As soon as you said out to see his prisoner Bell Weave, I knew it was Lex Luthor. That's when.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were saying that even before the show started that Lex Luthor was going to be in the show. So now
Yeah.
I wonder, are we going to see Superman still? I'm guessing the last
Did you,
episode we're going to see Superman. That's my
now
guess.
with Lex Luthor, I might be right because I mentioned in my streams and videos that Man of Tomorrow might be Lex Luthor's redemption arc, and based on this episode, that
Yeah,
might be the route they're
that's
going, and
probably what
that
they're setting up.
you know what that can mean. That can mean Lex is president.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when he said, "I'm going to set you up for redemption." I was thinking, oh,
Oh
they're gonna set him up to be president.
yeah, yeah,
Oh
exactly.
gosh.
That's what I think
Yeah,
it is. Hey, if that is what happens in the DCU, I'm the first one to say that. I'm the first one who's the first one
yeah,
to say
100%. But
that.
Road
also
to
another thing too. By the way, this episode we didn't see what happened to Judo Master.
No, guy,
Oh
you must
gosh.
did it.
I'm
Yo,
kind
I
of curious now
guarantee
what happened. What happened to him?
I guarantee you the racist whites took him because he's too feminine for them.
Well,
Oh,
I was thinking that they were gonna do something with Judo Master because in the comics Judo Master is a white guy who's trained by these Japanese martial artists. And so I
yeah.
was wondering if they were gonna play into something like that. Like they were gonna either mistake him as Japanese or something like that, like or take him off. I'm curious to see what they do because I mean that's the reason why they changed the character in the show because they were like, this is like out of date. Like it's usually the criticism people have with Iron Fist, but it was way worse. You know what I mean? Like Judo Master's the like a white savior archetype. So I'm sure they had to just they didn't want to be associated with that shit. So
The double court belt with cheese was invited to Star Wars Girl Wedding for perving. Oh, was it invited? Oh, yeah.
no, the quartering, like a lot of people don't like the quartering. I mean, even the chuds, they are
Oh,
not associating with the quartering. He's a full blown idiot. He's like
when
trying to do this coffee company and all this bullshit. It's not going well for him, man.
I mean, the judge should disavow Ash for not knowing Sasha Bordeaux, like the robot
No,
cyborg.
that whole post was so fucking stupid. Like, I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was that retarded. I really did not know that. It was like, this is clearly not bait. You're literally posting a
They just
post
kept
saying
doubling
that
down on
she's
it.
the cyborg. Like what? Like where? That made absolutely no fucking sense, dude. It was like, oh, she's cyborg. They kept repeating cyborg. It's like, dude, bro. Like,
He
I
said
get the
she's a
character.
cyborg, not the cyborg.
Like he could, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, bro, like I never even realized someone would be that dumb to assume, oh, their race or gender bending cyborg. Like, bro, get your ass back in the fucking kitchen, you fat fuck. What the hell are you talking about? Goddamn 50-year-old man trying to like bait people on Twitter, bro. Like, no wonder, bro. Like, I just can't stand that
And
guy. I would roast the fuck out of him to his
and,
face.
and when he's 50 years old, when Sasha Bordeaux was really big well known in the
50 years
comics.
old looking like a Pillsbury Doughboy, pale and fat. Fuck
The
that
thing
guy.
is, did he read comics in the 2000s? Because he'd be in his
He
30s
probably has
by
never
then, right?
even read a fucking
No.
comic. He's the most illiterate fuck we've seen on this platform. I'm sorry. I hate that guy so much. He's lucky that
Wait,
fucking, his little fucking servant, Eric July. I'm wondering when Eric July is going to fucking just cut
Yeah,
that
he's
guy out of
50.
his life. Yeah,
Yes,
he's
he's 50,
50.
Red. Yeah.
He's 50. He's got a bald ass, wrinkly head. And he's got no kids. He's got no girl. He's a fat loser. Okay, he's
yo,
a
wait.
fat, pasty ass, sweaty ass. This guy, George? Do you know what he posts on like Twitter and Instagram? Do you know what he posts on a daily basis? He used to, at
Wait,
least.
hold on. I'm lost. Who are you talking about?
Heel
I
versus
just came back.
babyface.
As heel versus babyface. Oh, sorry.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Sorry, George. Yeah, we're talking. I'm roasted him. This guy
Yo,
would
that guy.
literally.
Yo, he can go for. I care.
Yeah, I
He
know.
probably
He's
will.
literally goes to the gym, and then when he's done with his workout, he posts this like angry picture of him sweating, and he does this constantly. He's like,
Ew.
"I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym, buddy. You run on a treadmill. You haven't even picked up a piece of weight. What the hell are you talking about? I'm in the gym, buddy,
Dude,
buddy.
this hold on. It sounds like
50,
the kind of
yo,
guy that goes to the gym just to stalk the more attractive 10 years or younger women that are bras and like
that's what
tight.
he does." Well, then he complains. He complains when they reject him. He's like, "Oh, he's that kind of I'm serious. This guy needs mental help. He shouldn't be talking about Star Wars and Marvel. No. Seek fucking mental help.
No,
Like, I
first of
didn't know the
all,
UK was that fucked up.
first of all, he can't claim to be a fan of that. And he is the opposite of all those protagonists of Marvel and Star Wars. That's the thing. They think they're like Luke. They think they're like the modern day Luke Skywalker. It's like, dude, Luke
Yeah, I know.
Skywalker would not be supporting Donald Trump in real life, or would be supporting these far right causes. Yo, man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yo, by
that
the
guy,
way,
bro.
like by the way, Darth Vader is a way better hero than the real life heroes, because Darth Vader redeemed himself.
Right.
Yeah, but
Like, yo, like, I mean, yeah, Darth Vader did horrible stuff, but it's like, when's
didn't-
heels versus babyface's redemption gonna be? Is he gonna throw someone off a ledge? Like,
I don't even think he's gonna
Just
have
throw
a
himself.
redemption.
he,
He'll
so-
throw himself off the ledge.
yeah, exactly. He'll trip
Yeah,
accidentally.
At that point.
He'll slip or
See, like,
something.
this is why I can't stand
Yes.
these like so-called anti-woke activists. It's like, you don't even
What's
understand the
frauds.
media.
That's a good joke.
Like,
Heel versus babyface. If you slip off the ledge, it'd be like Humpty Dumpty slipping off the ledge.
like
He hit the
first of all,
floor
let's make some-
and fucking egg yolk comes out.
And here's what's crazy. It's like, first of all, they don't realize that the vast majority of comics are written by liberals. The vast majority of movies that they love are written by liberals. And second of all, the few conservatives or conservative leading comic book writers that are out there, they don't even celebrate them, even when they are good writers. Like they don't
They
even
don't even
talk
care.
about
They don't even care.
they don't even talk about like the conservative writers that actually do make good comics, because there are some conservative leaning comic writers that actually do
Where are
have
these
good
guys
points.
who complain that comic books don't outsell manga? And then yet, just the other day, it was revealed that Absolute Batman, the first volume, was selling on par with other mangas. Oh,
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear them say
and
a word.
Batman Deadpool is hard to get. The first issue is really hard to get too.
Yo,
It's
I'm
Oh,
lucky
did
that
you
I'm
get it
lucky
or
that
no?
I have it. Yeah, you saw me
Oh,
have it.
okay.
You know, I
Yeah,
saw
I
you.
got.
But it was really hard to get. Like, I went to the comic book store today to get the comics for this week. I mean,
Yeah, it was sold out.
I was yeah,
yo,
yeah.
I'm
So what? Just a minute, George. So the owner, right, who did the checkout for me, he was on the phone doing the checkout for me, and the guy asked him on the phone because I heard it. Asked him about if they had Batman and Deadpool. No, he didn't. And the owner said no. That's all sold out. We're expected to get a delivery next week.
Yeah, I
Like
think they're gonna do second prints in
yeah,
like October.
yeah.
I got I got my friend the Batman one where he has the batarangs, and it's like
And there's a bunch of
the
variant
reference.
covers. There's a lot of variant covers.
Yeah, a lot of them, but
Yeah.
that one that it's like a reference to the Wolverine and Hulk
Hmm.
cover. I should have got that cover because that one looks fucking nice, man. I got that one for my friend, and I was like, damn, I should have got this for myself. What the fuck? Mm. But there is Batman and Deadpool in November. That's the DC crossover.
Yeah.
That one actually, yeah, I
You know what's
agree with
funny?
Degrassi. One's probably gonna be better.
When Marvel did it, they didn't they didn't make Batman look weak. Like they give Deadpool the
No,
advantage, you know. They actually did pretty. They
well,
did kind of
yeah, they
justice
kind
well.
of just. It was more like I don't know. I feel like they could have made the story longer. That was like my issue with it. Because I
Yeah,
liked the stuff with Deadpool and Joker. That part I thought was funny. Like when Deadpool was like, "Oh, I really want to like obsess over Batman and stuff." Like it's just kind of strange, and he goes on this long-winded rant about how he's gonna obsess over Batman, and you're like, "Huh." That sounds like the Joker. It's like yeah, actually, if Deadpool was in this universe, he probably would be obsessively stalking Batman. So it's like, yeah, there were some good jokes. I will say that there, like, at least they didn't do a Martha joke. They didn't do like the corny jokes. You know what I mean? Like he
no,
even said, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother making Robin jokes because that's like played out. They're like, okay, at least he's admitting to it.
no, no. What were you gonna say, George, earlier? A couple minutes ago.
oh yo, like my
Yeah, sorry.
combo were like lucky I was able to get a copy of like Spider-Man 94, like the new like Spider-Man 19 like animated series comic.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's
right,
like
right.
like when I first when I got it earlier in the month, and it's like every time I go in the store, they don't have any more copies. So I'm like, this. But now it's like
Yeah,
when
they
issue
sell
two
out
comes
fast.
out, when issue two comes out, I gotta like pick it up right away.
Yeah. Yeah, same with a lot of comics now. Like when I go, like the popular ones, they're gonna just go. And that's it. They don't have
And it's not a lot
I
of
mean
popular ones. That's
yeah.
the thing.
I mean let's be here. Spider-Man 94 is like one of the few comics that actually lets Peter and Mary Jane be happy.
Yeah. Well there is Ultimate Spider-Man too.
I know the
But
Ultimate Spider-Man, but I'm
yeah.
saying like whether it's Ultimate Spider-Man or Spider-Man 94, it's doing a better job than the main
Yeah,
comic.
the main one I think people are complaining because it's like Peter's off world and I think Norman Osborn's pretending to be Spider-Man. I don't know. I
Yo,
don't
they
really follow it, but
I mean they made such a big event of Mary Jane breaking up with that Paul guy.
Remember when Batman told the
yeah,
Joker
they
that
did.
Deadpool did in 5 minutes, but Joker couldn't do it in this years, and that makes Batman obsessed with Deadpool. You make him laugh?
Oh boy,
Wait,
Joker
oh,
would be
that was Red's
so
comment.
jealous.
Remember when Batman told the Joker that Deadpool did in 5 minutes?
He
The
didn't
Joker
say.
couldn't do in years, and that
He didn't
makes
laugh at it.
Batman impressed.
Batman didn't care about that. He's not obsessed with Deadpool. He's like, just get away from me.
Yeah, he
It's
was just
annoying.
like, I'll let you go and stuff because it seems like you're not like a crazy supervillain, so he just lets him go and stuff. And then I assume the ending is teasing the
Hmm.
like Deadpool's gonna be walking around Gotham and stuff in the next book. He probably will like interact more with
Yeah.
their villains and stuff. Cause yeah, I felt like it was like I don't know, like they could have told more story. You know what I mean? Like it just happened so quick.
Hmm.
Same thing with the other crossovers. They're like some of them are only like 2 pages long. You know, like they're really short.
The Hawkeye and
The best
Daredevil. Yeah.
one or Green Arrow and Daredevil, yeah, or Daredevil and Green Arrow.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, some of them were better than others. I think the
Talks
best
was
one
funny.
was definitely Captain America and Wonder Woman. Like that should have been a full-fledged story in my opinion. 'Cause that one was definitely the best one.
Yeah. Um, yeah, the Joker talks to sit the Deadpool, so give him a
No,
smile.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
that
didn't do
was
shit.
by this episode. Oh yeah, well, I like the interaction with Vigilante and Vigilante.
Yeah,
Found out
that
he's
was
part of
funny.
Sons of Liberty. Uh, Also, yeah, they're following. See the ending of the episode, Leo Bale just makes a soundbar. Bunch
Mm.
of white people. Oh my god!
Oh my god, that scared the shit
What's it?
out of me. When the moment she was like, "What? Like I'm gonna go for a walk," I'm like, "No,
Yo, I'm like,
no,
yep,
don't go for that
we're gonna
fucking
know.
walk."
We're gonna
She did.
know.
Yeah,
I just couldn't help myself because it's like, God damn, don't go for that fucking walk. There's a bunch of fucking Nazis out there.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and the way they're all just like they're just staring at her, and then they're all just like honking the horn, and they just start attacking her, and you're like, holy shit.
yeah. They were looking at the chaser, then like the chaser just lynch her, right?
Yeah, that
Basically.
shit is legitimately scary. Holy fuck,
Oh my,
that was so nerve wracking. You wouldn't believe it. Holy shit. Like,
yeah.
fuck, my god. Yeah, but the
I always
episode was a great episode though.
I want to know, Peacemaker, what does the government want with the interdimensional stuff? What do they want with it? What's the goal? I hope they.
Oh, you mean Argus?
Yeah, what does Argus want with it?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
What do what do I feel one of I don't know if a major villain. What do I feel like one of the villains is going to come from one of those dimensions, and it could be a bigger threat than that dude
Maybe
there.
maybe it is Brainiac.
You want Brainiac to come from a dimension and not from space? Will you be okay
I
with
think it
that?
might I mean, I think it might be a little bit different if they want to do something go I think that he's like an interdimensional like alien that I mean,
But
that's what
yeah.
they were doing in the Suicide Squad game, right? They were trying to say that he's a
Oh
multiverse
yeah, they
being and stuff.
All the Brainiacs planned together to take over the multiverse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they can find a way to like make it make sense, but that was my guess is that this maybe is setting up Brainiac.
To be Lex Luthor, like all his crimes mounted up to 265 years in prison.
Maybe it could be possible that Brainiac was maybe defeated by the Kryptonians, and that's why he's like in a maybe in a pocket universe.
Yeah, because that came from space. That clearly came from space. That device, right? Clearly came from
Yeah.
space. And
Oh, you're talking about Chris's device, right?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know where that's from. I assume they're just gonna leave that a mystery for now.
oh, that's like Marvel's doing with the Bangles and all those stuff, the mystery. Um,
Well, I think because another thing too that I was did we talk about the lot there was like two maybe it was like 2 episodes ago where I said that they might probably start playing around with who Peacemaker's mom is because she's
they
not really
mentioned
someone elaborated. Yeah, and I was just saying
they
this
kind
episode
of,
they actually did mention his mom. Like they actually did say that she died.
yeah.
But because I wonder because now that they because it is a retcon that they went back and changed Augie and made him like stupid. Like I get he's a Nazi and stuff and he's a bad guy, but like I didn't really think that was like a necessary change because then you're like, well, then who did create all the Peacemaker stuff and who created all the White Dragon stuff?
Hmm.
That's like another thing I'm like curious because they could say it is his mom. Like that, I feel like would be justifiable retcon, I guess. Like because she's not someone who's ever explored in the comics at all. I mean, obviously, Peacemaker's dad in the comics is a Nazi, but he's completely different than what's in the show. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. It's all James Gunn just kind of inventing stuff at this point. For Peacemaker
Run with gun.
and I guess Vigilante too. Vigilante is also different as well.
Yeah, very
I do
different
want.
from.
I do
Go
wonder
ahead.
too, because in the comics there was actually two vigilantes, and Adrian Chase quit being vigilante, and then mm, he became his friend became vigilante, and I think it was Peacemaker who killed his friend. It could be another character, but I'm pretty sure it was Peacemaker who killed Vigilante's friend, and then that was the reason why he came back to being Vigilante was to hunt down Peacemaker, something like that. I don't remember, but it's something like that. So I mean, I guess in this universe, in the alternate universe, Vigilante hates
Yeah.
Peacemaker, right?
Yep.
And he's his
They-
sworn enemy. So maybe they could do something like that. I'm curious to see
Man.
what like where the other characters are in the universe, like in that universe. Like what happened to Rick Flag Sr., stuff like that.
What if Rick Flag Senior is someone that's dead in that universe? Because Rick Flag is alive. Maybe Rick Flag is Senior's
Maybe.
dead. I think.
That's a good
I think. We
point.
could, I think they should do that. All right, 47 minutes. You know what? I kind of want to rant with you guys. I don't know if George has seen this, but I want to.
Okay.
Blinded. I know you. I know you want to talk about this. I know you do. You want to have some
What is
fun?
it?
Let's bury Marvel Zombies.
I
Oh
haven't seen
yeah.
Marvel Zombies yet.
I don't know.
I
Go
saw
ahead.
like I'm like halfway through it. I was gonna finish the rest, but I know what happens in the ending, so we could talk about it anyway.
Okay, so
It's
I don't know
bad,
why.
in my opinion.
Well, I
It's
don't know why
bad.
this show is getting so much praise by people because
I don't
there's a
think
lot
it's
of
getting praise. I think it's just shills praising it.
yeah,
Yo,
but
it's always shills.
I see reviews give it like a 7, 8, or a 9, or right.
Oh, yeah,
IGN gave it
I
like
would
an
give it
8.
a. GN give it an 8.
Yeah. Want to
Jeez.
know something? I saw the first episode. Okay. Second episode. Okay. The first episode, I was like, okay, decent, right? First episode. Second episode, I really did like the second episode for what it was. Then I saw the third or fourth. I'm like, oh my god, third or fourth. It really fell off in the third or fourth episode.
Yeah, they the first episode I thought was like bad. It was like comically bad, like
Yeah.
because it was like all the stuff like we complain. This is why I was so pissed off when people were talking about Fantastic Four because it was like Fantastic Four
Shut
has
up,
none
Jim.
of the hallmarks that we associate with the MCU, but this show does, and it's done to in a way that's so fucking painfully bad. Like the jokes, like it come in at the most like inconvenient times. The dialogue is just straight up cringe. Um, and on top of that too, they rely so heavily on you knowing the characters, which is weird because there's one character that we know nothing about and he's just there. It's just like it's like they don't even really even talk about the fucking character at all. It's like, "Oh, you're what's your name? Blade? Oh, you're a
Yeah.
vampire with controlled by a god." And then they just ignore all of that. And that's not even the main focus of the show. Like you would think you're like, well, he is able to kill zombies. He's a vampire. I mean, there's no fucking reference to daywalkers. There's not. Like it's all just like ignore all that, pretend like you know what's going on because you know the rest of the characters from the movies, which is also, in my opinion, really stupid because they only focus on the newer characters as like the the protagonist characters. They're fighting the zombies,
Yeah,
and you're
but
just like,
the thing
what's the
is,
point?
the thing is, why freaking Katie? Why Katie? If all the newer characters,
Just
why did
just just because, I guess, just to have her with
Yo,
Shang-Chi.
like the thing is, it's like, ev- yo, it's like, you know that line from Civil War where Steve Rogers is like, Tony, no, every time I feel you see things our way. It's like with Marvel, it's like
and
every time I think you're seeing things the fans' way, you do something like this.
and the thing is, George blinded. Blade wasn't
Mhm.
even voiced by Marshall Ali. It's not even voiced by them.
Oh, it's not even okay. I thought it was.
No, no, no,
Oh my
it wasn't.
Lanta.
And it
Makes
didn't make sense
sense.
because in this show they never really explained how the zombie plague came to be. They just said it was a plague. Okay, how did the plague come to be? They never explained that.
Yeah, was that in the What If episode? I forgot. I actually was
I
like
don't watch
watching
like
it.
I don't
I
watch
know
that.
that's the thing. That's the thing about this that's stupid, right? It's like halfway through the show, they they literally reintroduce the characters from the What If, and then
Yeah,
they explain like what happened after the episode. But you're like, dude, it's been like 4 fucking years. I don't remember what happened in that episode. You should have just explained it to me. Like the whole, in my opinion, it was they butchered the entire premise. Like the Marvel zombies is just supposed to be all the Marvel characters, they turn into zombies from, when Galactus shows up, and it becomes a survival story, right? With Marvel characters. It's just like a fun little one
and
shot
this
story that
and it
people
ne-
get to play around with. That's
and it
that's
made
all it
that it,
is.
Honestly, I think they should have just done a Marvel Zombies that was not connected to the MCU.
I wish they did that. Like watching this show, because the visuals and the action is definitely what holds the entire show. Like
yeah,
there's
agree.
most of us would all agree with that. It's actually really good. The action and stuff, the animation. I don't like the characters and the art design, but the action sequences are really good. But when they're so focused on, bro, like why are we still doing evil Wanda? Like, bro, like they are beating the
Let it
shit
go.
out of that fucking
See,
trope.
it's like, here's the thing: DC has broken out of the evil Superman
I
trope. They have not breaking out of the evil one. Marvel has not broken
Yeah,
from.
I don't even know what Wanda's plan was. Like,
yeah,
okay,
no,
heal the world.
there's no fucking, yeah. It doesn't even make any sense. It's like she wants
To
them
heal the world.
to, because
What
they
she mean?
they have this MacGuffin, this chip that was shrunken down by
Yeah,
who even knows? Like, who is the guy in the Quinjet? Who is the guy in the Quinjet? Why does he have this thing in his stomach?
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
It wasn't.
Fuck if I know. I couldn't recognize the character, and I forgot too because
I
I
didn't
was
recognize
thinking,
the
oh,
character either.
is that? I was like, is that Bruce Banner? What the fuck? I'm like, why would Bruce Banner be dead? Why does he have this thing in his stomach? Because that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, well, it's a Quinjet, and the character kind of looked like Mark Ruffalo, so I couldn't tell. But then I forgot that the Hulk didn't die. I don't think the Hulk died in the What If because when he comes back in the ending of this fucking show, right? And he
Yeah,
turns
he's in the
into
last
like,
episode. Yeah, he's in the last episode. He's like
yeah,
they call him
he
Infinity
turns
Infinity Hulk.
into, I guess he's like Infinity Hulk, but in the comics it kind of reminded me of Entropy Hulk, which is in the Mortal Hulk run,
And
where
he's
he
still
becomes a celestial and he has like the powers of of celestials, and he can do
yeah.
whatever he wants. And he's kind of like Galactus.
I don't.
But yeah, like, oh yeah, and by the way, there's some comically funny ass moments in here. Like there's a shot where Shang-Chi just has his mouth open for like a couple of seconds. It's really weird. They just have him like freeze frame and he's just got his mouth gaping open. And you're like, what the fuck? And then there's like a slow motion shot of US agent getting like just like cut in half. And I burst out laughing. The sound effect. He was
Oh
like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's in
yeah, yeah.
slow
Jed
motion.
Hawker. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That shit was funny as hell. It was like, the hell? Like what? And then they kill
Yo,
they kill off characters in the most comical ways too. Like the way Kate Bishop dies was also
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. And the stupidest thing, like, why would she? I like I don't understand this, right? Like, do the characters not know the Avengers? Like, do they not know like certain characters? But regardless, it doesn't even matter because
Well, I
she
think
should have
Kate does. I mean, Hawkeye,
recognized.
right? Hawkeye, she has connections
Yeah,
to
she should have at
Hawkeye.
least recognized. Holy shit! There's like
Yeah.
beams and lights and all this bullshit happening. She shot a trick arrow at Captain Marvel, thinking it was gonna do something to her, which is ridiculous, regardless of what it actually was, regardless if it was a bomb or something. It was like, dude, that was not going to do anything. That was such a waste. And then she just gets vaporized in the most like comically funny way where she's just like standing there and then whoop, like a Looney Tunes character, you just see her turn a fucking skeleton. The Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, there's a lot of characters like that. Like Rocket Raccoon gets
Yeah,
obliterated like
you
that
see the
too.
raccoon skull. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Vaporized.
can
By Thanos.
let's call it as it is. The fact that this is a lot of characters' next and probably last MCU appearance is so sad.
This show the
Let's be real here. This is, even though this is basically the last time we're gonna see T'Challa in the MCU.
Oh, he doesn't even talk though.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
The child doesn't talk. No, nope, doesn't
So
talk at all.
they can't even give him a lot of these characters don't even have their original actors' voices.
And what the hell happened to Doctor
Yeah.
Strange and Wong? With the
I think
like,
they all turned into zombies too. Because like I think from the little thing that I can remember was that the outbreak basically started around the beginning of Infinity War, and that's why Iron Man and Doctor Strange are not there because they got taken out early, and Wong as well. And that's why Spider-Man was saved because he didn't show up in time, right? So he didn't get
you
to.
mean like the scene? You mean the scene when the Hawks
So
got showed up and like warned everybody warned Doctor Strange
Yeah.
about Thanos?
Yes.
So, okay, I'm looking up the episode. So basically, what happened was like when Hank Pym got Janet back, like that's when the virus began.
Yeah.
And I think like let me try to
Where
see
did the
if I can
virus
look
come
up the.
from?
It just came from the quantum realm.
So it actually the infection began 2 weeks before Bruce Banner was sent to Earth.
Oh, so when he gets sent to Earth, they're already zombies.
Yeah, they're
Something
already
like
zombies. And like
The Wong and Doctor Strange. Yeah, okay.
yeah, so like basically like Tony, Strange, and Wong were already zombies. Cause yeah, well, first of all, what if basically at least season 1? I haven't seen the other seasons. They did the Pyms dirty. Like, wasn't there like an episode where Hank Pym went crazy and killed the Avengers before they even became a team? Yo, like legit.
I don't know about that one.
You should introduce Ghostwire in this.
Let's say it as it is. What if is basically fan fiction that bashes certain characters? You guys are familiar? You guys familiar with the concept of character bashing?
Yeah.
This is character bashing.
Well, they character
right
bash
here.
a lot of Iron Man for some reason. I'm not sure if you know.
Yo, I know, right? Like Tony Stark gets character bashed in all these episodes.
Yeah, like Ironheart in the first episode literally says she they're like, oh, Iron Man is the Iron Man suit that Friday's in. She still has the body of Tony Stark. They just ripped off his head. And she was like, I didn't give a shit. And you're like,
Jesus, man.
It doesn't even, yeah, you're like, yeah. And that's the thing. It's like the characters just act incredibly strange when they're like dealing with characters they're supposed to at least know. And they should probably feel bad that they're fucking.
Kamala, because Kamala's being the main character.
Yeah.
They try to build her. Because Florence Pugh's character gets killed off, right? So the Alexi loses his daughter, and the other.
They all get killed off.
Pretty much, they all die actually. And it turns out it might be a simulation, not real at all.
Oh, here's the thing.
No, I don't think it was a simulation.
I don't think so either.
Good lord,
You could go,
they
George.
made
Sorry.
they've made first of all, they basically made, from what I've heard, the ending more confusing than the ending of Inception. And second of all, like, well, here's the other thing that I noticed about like the what if it isn't just like the character bashing. It's basically the over loving of characters that some of these
But
episodes did as well.
they sh-
Like
they
you
sh-
can tell which
Yeah.
characters they showed favoritism to as well.
they
Yeah,
should
Miss
introduce.
Marvel, Shang-Chi.
They should instead of Wanda, they should introduce Lilith instead. They should introduce Lilith like from Midnight Suns.
They
It would
should
be
have
better.
just
Better.
forget about the whole like evil queen. Like it was just it was stupid. Like we're here for zombies. Like in
Yeah,
all
evil
honesty, in my
queen.
opinion, what this should have been was like a 2 episode little like short, or like 4 episodes of an anthology with
They were
different
very short episodes
characters.
for 4 episodes. They were very short too. They
Yeah,
were 30 minutes
there
long.
was no reason to connect it. It was like it's all just drawn
It's,
out, and then it turns out that
it's
the thing that
escapism.
they were after, it didn't even matter anyway because the Nova Corps had already
Quarantine,
quarantined
yeah.
Earth.
And then
Which,
went to
by the way,
spread.
another group of characters I don't think they ever mentioned them was the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, this Rocket
Like
Raccoon's only one.
no, yeah, and Groot, they died because they were
Well,
going to show
flashback,
up.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
5 years.
but they never explain what happened to,
Yeah.
because Thanos already showed up as a zombie, which they never explained to. They never
Yeah.
explained why Thanos turned into a zombie because that was the cliffhanger in the episode 1. So was he and by the way, right? This is another thing. If Iron Man and Doctor Strange already turned into zombies prior, then who was with the Guardians of the Galaxy to fight Thanos? Did they just die?
Yeah, Star.
Again,
And then
they don't. You would
in the
think the
movie,
characters would show up in the show,
in the
but they
movie,
don't.
it was all of them except Gamora, right? Who showed up, right?
Yeah, well, the ones that are left
That's,
over, Star Lord. I assume maybe Gamora is dead, but
yeah.
the rest of
When they
them,
go to that
whatever
planet,
happened to them?
when they go to the moon, the planet where Doctor
Yeah,
Strange, Iron
but
Man,
that
and
was
Guardian.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh no, Rocket
like the
Raccoon wasn't
what?
with them. Rocket Raccoon was with Thor. I
No, he
think
was
Groot
with
was with Thor.
Thor, with Groot,
Yeah.
with Groot.
Yeah, yeah, with the
No, it's
hammer,
so
the new
they
Munir,
they.
right?
This is another thing too. Watching the show made me like irritated because you're like, what? Why did you need to make and why did you make? I can't even articulate. I'm sorry. Why did you need to make this show connected with the MCU when it's not even connected to
Boom.
the MCU? It's just an alternate universe. At that point, you might as well have just used all the Marvel characters that you own. Like
Like,
Marvel could have literally made a Marvel Zombies with every single
like
Marvel character: X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, all the characters. They didn't need to do
they should
whatever this
they,
was.
they should just got the regular Moon Knight, not even introduce Blade as Moon Knight. They should just got the
Yeah,
regular Moon
and
Knight.
that's another thing too. They just go, "Oh, Blade just goes, "Oh, a friend of mine, he died." Okay, we don't even know. Like, again, I get it. They don't need to explain all this stuff, but it's kind of weird that the show doesn't, it just treats it as you're supposed to know all of this. And you're like,
Yeah,
Blade and
we
Moon
don't know
Knight
anything
have
about Blade.
zero connections.
We don't know anything
How
about
the fuck
Blade.
do they even know each other? Yeah, like
Yeah,
if that was the main focus of the show and he was the main character and they explain what was going on through his perspective, it would have been at least, I would say, at least more entertaining. Like it would have been like, okay, the character, we're the point of view character is cool. It's a character that's not in the MCU, so we're getting to learn more about him, right? But no, they decide to focus on Miss Marvel, who's just absolutely impenetrable. Like she's always in harm's way, but never fucking gets injured. Never.
no, no, not even like a
Never. It
scrap.
never happens. Like she literally punches a zombie. Namor, by the way. She goes up
Name
against Namor and she literally within seconds is able to use her powers to save herself and then just kill Namor. And this happens repeatedly over and over again where she's just like impenetrable. Like all the other characters get eviscerated and she's the one left standing. She's even at the ending. This part is crazy. she's the one that protects and saves everybody, and then she's under
I
Wanda's influence. Why is she under Wanda's influence?
yeah, that's
And
what I'm wondering. Like,
and
what
then
the?
yeah, no, again, it's like they don't explain Wanda's motivation. And by the way, she just goes into New Asgard and she just is like, "Oh yeah, I'm cured now." And Thor just believes it. Everybody in New Asgard just believes that shit. And you're like,
Yeah.
"What?"
No, she was able. She was yeah, like Wanda was a zombie, but she was able to kind of. She wasn't. She was able to regain her not her conscience, but regain her mind, basically. Like she wasn't
Which
dying.
also begs another question. Like, so they fought. So I'm guessing Loki is dead. That
Yeah,
means if Loki is dead, then all the events that happened on that ship. That means Thanos wasn't a zombie at
in
that
the
point. This is what I'm saying. There was no fucking reason to do this in the MCU. Like, it's first off, it's irritating as fuck that they focus on
I
the new characters because they're not even. You can't
I
even do anything exciting with them because it's just a reference to what
uh,
we already know. Like, so there's no evolution of the
I
characters, even though it's an alternate
Here's the thing.
universe.
Here's the thing. The way the original What If episode ended, it was basically Peter, T'Challa, and Scott Lang's head going to Wakanda and facing zombie Thanos. Like, what do you think
Yeah.
fans wanted to see? Spider-Man, Black
I
Panther,
I think zombies
um,
Well,
should be
people
lit.
just wanted to see them fight zombie Thanos.
and
That would have been
and maybe
more
like
entertaining.
and maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor joining in because they weren't on Earth when the infection happened. So like,
Yeah.
but basically, like, that would still be the OG MCU, like the Phase 3. Like, people
Yeah.
wanted to basically see Phase 1 to 3 heroes that survived face off against zombie Thanos, zombie
But then there's no
Wakandans.
characters to turn into zombies. That's the problem with the whole premise of it being an MCU. There's not a lot of
But like,
characters in the
what they
MCU.
should have done if they wanted to integrate the new characters is have obviously the characters that we know survived be the main focus, but they recruit these new characters and basically form a new Avengers against the zombies and make Black Panther, Spider-Man, and maybe Thor the new like leaders of this Avenger resistance against the zombies. That
It's
would have been
like
the more
you
logical
need to.
sense.
I don't
But
even
here's the
know about
thing: they're
that because
probably
it's
gonna
just
there's gonna be some excuse that says, "Well, we didn't want to recast T'Challa, so we couldn't really make
yeah.
T'Challa a main focus." It's like, who cares? You didn't. Tom Holland's not voicing Spider-Man. A lot of the Marvel actors aren't voicing their
I know
characters,
they're not
so
even
it's like
voicing their characters.
just get
Some of them are, some of them
a
are.
regular
Yeah.
voice actor to play
In my
Black
opinion,
Panther.
Marvel Animation needs to stop making stuff connected to the MCU. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's just a total waste. It's an
It's my
absolute waste. Like,
yeah.
my friendly neighbor Spider-Man, like, that's perfectly fine in my opinion because it's an alternative take, and it's not like it really. I mean, it's not really held back by like MCU canon, right? Where it's like it needs to be this
Yeah,
and that. Like, there's references like to Civil War and stuff like that, but it works much better because they're just allowed to do whatever they want, right? Um,
Yep.
but here
but
it's like they fucked up. Like, it should have just been, everything. Any character goes. It's Marvel Zombies. Like, what the fuck?
just do like see like they could have just made it its own Marvel universe. But see, this is the thing
I
that this is the thing that's frustrating about basically Marvel Studios basically taking over animation. It's like it's like for some reason, like, I don't know if this is because if this tactic is because of what DC is
this
doing with some of its animation, like having that connected to the DCU, like Creature Commandos. But
Mhm.
like here's the thing, like, I think people would rather see more of X-Men 97 and Your Friendly
Yeah,
Neighborhood
yeah.
Spider-Man over more
over
of What
Marvel
If and
Zombies.
Marvel
Yeah.
Zombies, because obviously X-Men 97 sequel to a beloved 90s X-Men cartoon, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, an alternate universe, which has MCU themes in it, but it's like Peter Parker has a different cast around him. You know, he's facing different villains than what he was facing. But the concept's there, but it's a different story arc, and it's actually a really good story arc for this version of Peter Parker. Like,
Right.
you know, they could have just done something like that.
I don't know what, and I don't know how anybody could praise this because it was a slog to get through. I'm not gonna lie. It was not something I would say was worth anybody's time unless you just want to see gory stuff. Like, and even then, it's not like there was a few things I will say like set pieces wise they were creative.
Red. I know you're
Yeah, Red
trolling.
has shit taste anyway. He said Gladiator 2 was good. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, he actually.
Anytime
He
you
was
talk
gay.
about
He
Red
was
and
gay
movies
trigger
and
last.
shit.
He was gay trigger last night because you were trolling him about how not
Yeah,
like
because I was
Wolverine.
saying that Wolverine looks like a PS3 game and shit.
he,
Yeah, you got
he
triggered
called-
by all that.
Yo,
he-
like here's the other thing that whatever the shills are praising, it's gonna be on YouTube in a few weeks. So why even bother watching it on Disney Plus when the highlights are gonna be on
Yeah, the
YouTube
highlights
within a
will
few weeks?
be. Yeah. Which, by the way, the highlights of the show, like the fact that you could watch it and enjoy it without knowing the story just proves that it's shit. Like it's only you're only watching this because of the gore and stuff. And the fact that they're like, we'll do a season 2. It's like you guys don't deserve a fucking season 2. Like, what
they
the
kind of
fuck are you
left it off
talking
for.
about?
I mean,
Yeah,
they
you
kind of
left
left
it
it
on the
off.
worst cliffhanger possible. Where it's
No,
like there's
yeah,
no like it's not even a satisfying story within itself. Like it would, you know what I mean? Like we got no explanation of what Wanda's doing, and then it just turns into this giant, big like Infinity War, everybody versus, and it's not earned. You know what I mean? And it's boring as fuck too. It's not like it's just random. Like Hulk has the Infinity Stones. It's all just fucking
yeah.
randomness.
Season
Like
20.
it's cool when it's built up and it makes sense for the story, but this is all just random slop that they put together.
Yes, it was. It was. I don't.
And
I know this.
stop with the evil Wanda. Holy shit, we didn't even get to the evil Wanda, like the good evil Wanda storylines. And they're already
Eh,
fucking milking this shit. Like, holy fuck.
Can we
What are
stop?
they thinking?
Wanda's been a villain at least 3 or 4 times in the MCU. And
Oh my god. Yeah, like stop.
yeah, I mean, like,
It's getting
I
so
mean,
stale.
even the actress herself it wasn't happy with the direction Wanda was going in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and all that, right? Like, Wanda's not supposed to be evil. No, Wanda's not supposed to be evil.
Not yeah, like now that they've done this story, like they beat this storyline and the MCU stands. This is
The
they
thing is,
came out for this one. I don't know where they were for Fantastic Four, but they came out for this one
also
and
back.
Yo,
they're
this
like,
is what I
oh,
don't get. This is what I don't get. MCU stands said nothing about Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four,
yeah.
but like yet they're gonna defend Marvel Zombies
Yeah,
to the death.
they're like tooth and nail. I see the Twitter comments of these people like going,
Yeah.
"Oh, you know why they hate the show? It's because of evil Wanda. They hate
No,
Wanda."
I don't hate. I don't hate Wanda. I don't hate Wanda. I mean, I hate how they use Wanda. Like, what's her motivation? Like, what's her plan?
MCU stands are just actually Wanda stands. They
Look,
don't even give a fuck about the
she
rest of the
wanted
Marvel
power.
universe.
Her motivation is she wanted the Hawks Infinity power. Okay,
Oh,
at least. But the thing is, when we had like the grieving evil Wanda and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, it still makes that WandaVision. It wasn't. At least we had at least a reasonable story. A reasonable why she was kind of like that, right? But here's like,
Hmm.
what? Doesn't make sense, you know? Even though Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness kind of butchered her arc a little bit from WandaVision, right?
Right.
speaking of
But you gotta
Fantastic
be on
Four,
there. People have to. Oh, George, I just say people. Yeah, people will say they butchered the arc of WandaVision from WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness. You know what? WandaVision actually kind of butchered the arc too. They're the ones who show the after credit scene with her with the Dark Star with the Darkhold book. You gotta remember that's
Yeah.
in WandaVision.
That is in WandaVision. they
Yep.
they they they're so fucking all over the place. Like they can't even, and the thing is like they can't even get a fucking consistent W where we could say, okay, now you can justify it making all these projects. No, this is the kind of shit where it's like this was not necessary. Like you just butchered a fun story that you could have done. And in my opinion, they should have just made
No,
an anthology Marvel zombie story. That's
and
what that would have been much better.
these
Play with
scoopers
all the
haven't.
characters you can.
These scoopers have no idea what they're doing. Like they always, when they always get asked about Wanda, it's every week is something new.
Yeah, it's
Something
always like they just beg it and beg it from Wanda. Like Wanda's the only fucking Marvel
I'm
character.
sure the rumor of last week was, oh, they're gonna have Wanda, Polaris,
Yeah, they're
Quicksilver.
all this bullshit.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Scoopers are clueless. They're clueless. Did you see one Scooper's like Jean Grey is rumored to be in Wolverine? A buddy. Where were you
It
in the
was
last
leaked.
2 years? That was
Yeah,
leaked two
I saw
years
the
ago. We
pictures,
literally see the fucking pictures. We literally see
and it
cutscenes.
was leaked in the
That's how
X Men
much this
game
shit
too.
has been
Yeah,
leaked.
yeah.
Well, like, what the hell are these Scoopers even talking about anymore? They're
That's
so fucking
I
clueless.
love that. Oh yeah,
They're so fucking clueless now. It's not even a
but look, the
joke.
trailer looks good though. The trailer looks good. I'm hyped for that. I
Yeah, the
know.
trailer looks good. I'm not complaining about the game. I was trolling. It looks
I
great.
know you were. I know you were.
I just want to troll people now because it's like, what's the point, right? Like, I'm just gonna troll. I'm just gonna fuck around and just like I posted that. By the way, the vigilante. I was like, what's your guys' thoughts? Like to make it look like I leaked something. That was just a Photoshop. But it
Okay.
actually came true though. He did meet himself.
Yeah,
That did happen.
it was hilarious too. Like they're everything they like almost their personalities, exact same thing. They like the exact same thing, except their accept the relationship with Peacemaker
Right.
and Polaris. Well, here's the thing: Wanda is not the daughter of Magneto. I don't think they retconned that in the
No,
comics.
they never changed that, by the way.
Yeah,
They
Polaris is
never went back and said that she's the daughter of Magneto.
the thing is. I think the people that are using this, that you're saying this, oh, possible making up that rumor. I don't think they know. That's the thing.
They
I
don't
don't
know
think they
shit.
know.
Well, they don't know fucking shit until it's popular and people talk about
Yeah,
it. Because they don't care about the
Polaris.
comic books.
I don't think Polaris is going to be in the Avengers Doomsday anyway. Why would they introduce
No.
Polaris? Why?
Yeah, that's totally random.
They saved her for when they get to the X Men and mutant stuff in the MCU. To
Polaris
introduce
is
her
not
there.
even an iconic X-Men character. Why would they put her in the X-Men in
Polaris,
the Avengers
Polaris is not
movies?
Polaris. Polaris was live action. That to the Gifted. What's it called? Gifted.
Yeah, she was in the Gifted show, yeah. But I mean, like, Polaris is not a character you would like. There's
Mhm.
a ton of X-Men who are not in this movie that are much popular than Polaris.
Well, there's some X Men that
Like,
haven't.
what the
There's
fuck?
yeah.
Like Emma Frost is not in this
Yes.
movie. Like there's a ton of characters that are not in this movie.
Because
Why
Emma
would they just
Frost.
put Polaris?
Because Emma Frost. Well, the actress is a problem. The the Emma Frost actress from the first
Oh,
X.
they would just I guess well, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna pick that character, right? And she's
No,
far more popular.
no, the Doomsday. They're gonna pick some. The Doomsday. They're picking the original X Men from the other films, the original films that came out before. Then they'll focus on newer characters, right? They'll focus on the newer characters that never been live action before. Like I don't know, like I mean, Emma Frost has been live action, but I mean, like a Polaris, for example, right? Like a
Right.
Polaris, or what X Men characters that haven't been introduced in live action before? Morph.
I
I
want to
don't think
see
Morph has been
Multiple
live
Man.
action.
Multiple Man is a character I want to see.
Yeah, Morph wasn't in live action, right? Before was Morph live
No,
action? Uh,
no, yeah, no.
Iceman was. Angel
There's a
was.
ton of there's a ton of characters that haven't been like ones that are in the comics right now that have like some prominence. Like Omega Kid, like that's a character who's been popping
Yep.
up a lot recently. I would say
Yeah.
probably even the last 10 years he's been around. He hasn't shown up. There's a ton of characters.
Yeah.
Mm.
Over. Yeah. Just people are just used to the. I think people are just used to. If they didn't read the comics, they're used to the X-Men 97
Yeah,
or
the
the
core X-Men, like
yeah.
from the movies and stuff.
Oh yeah, from the movies for sure. And like the X-Men haven't done a good job of movies. Their villains, most of the villains they develop are weak, really, really bad, really, really weak. Juggernaut, Lady Deathstrike, Mystique, they did a terrible job with those characters compared to the
Yeah,
comic counterparts, right? Who else? Psylocke, even too. I mean, like, oh, Psylocke is also like Lady Deathstrike is definitely in the Wolverine game. That's 100% confirmed.
yeah. There's a lot of mutant
Yeah,
characters in that game.
yeah. I mean, the Weavers gave it away, right? The Weavers gave it away. The Deathstrike's in it. X-Men
Yeah,
98, right?
yeah.
Omega
That's
Red. I don't know why they never did Omega Red in a Wolverine movie.
they haven't done a lot of stuff in the Wolverine movies.
Do you remember? Remember rumors Silver Samurai is gonna be a Spider-Man band today?
Yeah, of course. They
Oh
don't
my
fucking
god.
know. They don't fucking know
Yo,
shit.
yo,
These
can I
scoopers.
share what my time to Karen said today?
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically said that Joseph Quinn is the worst Johnny Storm.
Really, Michael B. Jordan's better.
Yo, like for real, my time to shine hello is my time to Karen.
My time to shine. I don't know why people.
Her word is gospel according to these people. It's like Grace Randolph. It's like, why do they simp for these dummies?
I
RJ,
have
why
no clue. It's
RJ?
either because they give money or some shit to
Hey, did
them.
you guys know that James
Because
Gunn's getting
Netflix
fired?
is about to get fired. Is getting fired.
No, he's
Oh, he's
joking.
trolling, right?
Yeah.
I
Yo,
really do hope that Netflix shit doesn't happen.
no, for
Oh,
real, no,
brother.
because first of all, the Snyder fans are gonna be like, yes, the Snyderverse is getting
Oh
restored.
yeah.
Yo, they're gonna be like, yes, yes, restore it, Netflix, restore it.
Well, Snyderverse is not even a real thing. I mean, this is a movement. That's all. It's not even like an
Yeah, it's
actual.
stupid.
Listen. I'm just gonna say this: if it ever, it's gonna continue as a comic book because that's what DC does. They continue this stuff as comics, like they
Yeah,
did with
they
Batman
would. They would
89
own the
and
Snyderverse.
Superman 78. So guess what? That's how you're gonna get your precious Snyderverse back one day, and it's gonna probably take a decade or so
Man.
for it to get published as a comic.
You know
So
that guy,
I,
is it Harsh Critics? What's that? What's the guy in the suit?
Yes, harsh
You know what?
critic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Harsh Critic. That guy's actually funny as hell. That guy's a straight clown. Straight
Yeah.
clown. Like you can never take a word. Like all his videos. I don't know if you know this.
Yes, I
He
do.
starts with he goes, Wallace closed June 26th. You know what that's a reference to, right? Saying
Oh, it's
Wallace
oh
Supergirl.
closed for
no,
Supergirl. It's so corny, but it's
fucking
so funny. And he
Yeah.
like he like goes in the comments and he's like blocking people. And he's like giving them chances. He's like, I know you guntards. I'm gonna give you chances and stuff in the comments. Why even give them a chance? They're guntards. They're just gonna harass you every single fucking chance they get. Like you
oh
do realize
gosh.
that, right? Like, but
Yeah,
no,
like
I guess he's like oblivious to that.
they haven't done Mr. Freeze in
Hold
over a
on,
movie.
hold on.
No.
How is it that the minute I mention something about Snyder fans, that's when RJ's in the chat?
No,
This-
got wallets closed, lol. Yeah, wallets
like
closed.
for real. He was
Yeah,
not in this chat until the minute I mentioned the Snyder fans. It's like he sensed a disturbance.
yeah. There's like a couple of these people on YouTube. It's actually funny as hell.
He's
What's
married
that
to
other
Yo,
guy? Yeah,
harsh
they were
critic.
losing their mind at not Harsh Critic. The
Oh,
other guy,
Did
something
you hear?
real or something.
Did you hear Aaron Fisher turned out to be homophobic? No, it's a transphobic.
Oh, isn't he trying to sue people? Isn't that what's going around? He's trying to sue some people.
For what?
I don't
He's.
know. I don't know. I just saw
I,
Saggy
I
stream.
just
I
saw
didn't really
the
pay
clip like a week
attention.
ago where he came out as transphobic or something like that.
And
Was
of
he
course, yeah.
transphobic? Yeah. It's it's funny these Snyder cult people are like, Superman Legacy as Radix they call it didn't make as much money as Man of Steel. Yeah, but which one's getting a sequel?
Yeah, I mean, they're going forward with it.
Yeah.
At this point, it doesn't
By
matter. It doesn't
definition,
fucking matter
uh,
because it's like it's a
who's
different regime. They have different plans, and the Snyderverse over time had diminishing returns. Unless this version has diminishing returns, it's not even
they
gonna matter.
look. Okay, Man of Steel made more money, couple more million than Superman. But if you look at the profit margin, Superman made more money profit wise.
Yes.
Right? That's the difference. Because right, that's
Mhm.
like guys. For example, right, if my budget's 100 million on something, and I made 200 million, that's 100 million, right? But let's say so that's 100 million profit. So if I say one of you guys did something for 150 million, but you made 215 million, you made 75 million profit, but I still made 100, but I still made more. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Right.
That's the difference, right? That's
Yeah, it's
oh
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They're gonna keep going. They're gonna just keep going regardless. I mean, they can have a
okay.
move. They can have movies back to back that make billions of dollars. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
No, it's ridiculous. They can't accept. They can't accept reality. Eh.
Asking them, hold
Maybe
on, Aaron, asking them to accept reality is like telling a kid to accept Santa Claus isn't real.
maybe we could send Wanda to save them.
Oh gosh, yo, here's the thing. Wanda will go crazy and be like you aren't my children. Yo, Steve Rogers somewhere saying she's a kid. Yeah, that kid killed an alternate version of your girlfriend, dude.
Yeah, I
Peggy
hate.
got sliced in half.
She wasn't a teen like one and Super and Age of Ultron. They were not freaking. They were not teenagers. I'm sorry, they were not teenagers.
They were in their mid-20s.
Yeah, they were not teenagers. She's just a kid.
Yeah, by the way, in the same movie he calls Wanda a kid, he almost dropped something on an actual kid. Remember Peter Parker, Spider-Man, he almost dropped something on him?
Oh yeah,
Yo, and he was like punching him around a few times, like, yo, you beat up an actual kid, and you knew he was a kid because he sounds like a kid.
He's just a kid. He's just a kid.
Yeah, and you beat up the kid that Tony Stark sent to web you up.
He's just a kid. She's just a kid. Blindy still there? Me and Blinded didn't like it. Me and Blinded did not like it. I don't know where Blinded is. I don't know where he went.
RJ, you're better off rewatching Creature
Yeah.
Commandos.
Me and Blinded did not like it. We felt the story but did not make sense.
Yeah, the story was a waste story. It always on my phone, but shuts off. I'm
Okay.
playing Marvel Rivals. Yeah, the story was like mediocre. The action sequences are good, but I mean like the dialogue and everything is like you got to put up with that. It's really annoying. It's I don't know, unless someone can put up all the action sequences, don't even bother watching it. Like, it's not worth watching in my opinion. The
See,
whole
Marvel
premise is
Zombies,
butchered in my opinion.
Marvel
Like, it's supposed
Zombies
to be
is
fun.
proof that Marvel stands aren't real Marvel fans. They instead of simping for Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, they simped for this.
Yeah, they I don't
See, this is
understand
what
like
I
all
don't.
the problems that this fucking show has is the same problems that were not they
Blade.
were completely missing in Fantastic Four, and yet no MCU fan had ever stood up and
His
said, "Hey, this is what they should make more of." They shouldn't have these dumbass jokes
his
that
action
are
scenes were
poorly
good. Blade.
timed.
Blade's
See,
action
like
scenes were probably the best, but
Yeah,
they
but there's barely any of them. He's got one
yeah.
in episode 2, and then what in episode 4?
And yeah,
He's barely used,
we
barely.
talked his the ghost part when he took down ghosts, that was great. That was
Like,
Ghost, right?
Yeah, it was
these
Ghost.
fans, they simp for the
Yeah.
weirdest Marvel projects. I swear on my uncle's goat. They basically my uncle doesn't have a goat,
Mm.
but I'm basically saying that like they simp for the weirdest Marvel stuff instead of sticking up for the good Marvel stuff.
Oh yeah, they're
I don't
always willing to defend the weird things. Like again, why are they doing evil Wanda? And that's never explained. It's never explained why she's doing all of this.
yeah,
It's
for real.
just,
Like
it's just, it's she's evil and that's it. Like what?
she didn't even bang Vision in this universe.
Vision's
They
not
didn't
even
even
in
have
this
kids.
show.
No,
So
yeah,
it's
that's a good
like
point. That's a good point. Yeah, they don't even have.
so it's
Well, they
like
don't. They never went through WandaVision.
yeah, so it's like what's like why is Wanda evil in this universe where Thanos didn't even kill her boyfriend?
Yeah, I'm no fucking clue.
At the point,
What
yeah.
happened?
Yeah, Wanda is the
Did
villain in this. She's the queen of the dead.
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
she like resentful over Civil War? Like
no, it's
what
something. It's something to do with like 'cause She's either corrupted by something, but again, it's never explained. They leave that as a cliffhanger. Because like in the cliffhanger, it's like supposed to be like WandaVision, where Miss Marvel's like, "Oh my God, everything's back to normal." But then she sees
The
Ironheart,
zombie.
and she's
Ironheart,
like,
yeah.
"Wake up, wake up!" Yeah, and it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, and you're like, "My God, oh, man, I need his fucking
yo
skin."
biggest
That's why with your
big,
wife.
biggest waste of animation.
They at Marvel, no, someone at Marvel Animation or Marvel Head needs to mandate Marvel Animation to
Maybe.
just completely skip
But she doesn't need to
making
be a zombie to be
shows
crazy.
and movies that are related to the MCU.
Red.
Just make Marvel content.
Red.
He says, yeah, we know Red is mentally ill. We know he's sick in the head.
Yo, what
Just skip
Yo,
skip the MCU content. Seriously,
You know,
skip it. Skip it and just make Marvel stuff. Anything Marvel goes. Like it doesn't need to be connected. Like that's the one thing I hope Marvel gets away from. Like stop doing the everything. Everything needs to be connected. No, just stop it. Just stop it. It's ruining fucking projects like this. This was totally unnecessary. We did not need Marvel zombies
I
in the
think
MCU, especially we
I
didn't
think
have
James
the
Gunn needs
characters to
to,
do it.
I think James Gunn needs to listen to that and be like, yeah, I don't think video games should be connected to the DCU.
I think they need to like
So James,
you don't need the way Marvel is doing it
I
right
agree with
now
you
as
though.
it currently is. Because DC's not really doing that. DC, we don't really know what DC is doing. It's just yes, it's in a connected universe. Okay, fine, but it doesn't mean every single project needs to now reference some obscure thing in some other project. That's what Marvel's doing. That's the part that's annoying. It's like they only use the new characters because they're like, well, these are the characters that are getting movies, and we need to like showcase them. But you didn't need to fucking do that because it's Marvel Zombies. We want to see Marvel Zombies. We just want to see Wolverine as a zombie. We just want to see the Thing as a zombie. Like, who cares if they're not established in the MCU or you know what I mean? Just put them in the fucking show. That's it. It didn't need to do all of this fucking extra shit. And half of it doesn't even make sense too. They try to make it. I don't know if you noticed this. They try to make it connected to the timeline of the MCU, like that. It's like the snap. Did you catch that? Did you catch that, Aaron?
Yeah.
Like there was like a 5 year jump, and it was like explaining like these are the things that happened in the 5 years, and then it
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
they did
it
that
was
for the
totally unnecessary
they did
because it
that for
adds
the second
nothing.
they did that for the second episode with the director Sung-Chi and Katie, the 5 year in the 5 year gap. Did they go
Yeah,
the Mad Max for Mad Max homage with right? They did the Mad Max thing.
right.
Yeah, 5 years later. And I think the Wakanda battle was 5 years too, right?
Yeah, well, that was 5 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Episode 2 and 3 were the 5 years ago episodes. Yeah, with was taking place in San Francisco. I think that was Shang-Chi is right. San Francisco. Yeah, I think it was. And Wakanda. Yeah, it was basically from Infinity War to the Endgame time gap, right? Because Infinity War time and Endgame was 5 years.
Right.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
basically it was. But in the end, Infinity War, they managed to bring everybody back.
Is
And then
Spider-Man in the show a lot? No, he's in like the third episode and the fourth episode a little bit. He's not a
beginning
main
of the third
focus.
episode and the fourth episode.
Yeah, he's not a main focus. The main focus is on Miss Marvel, Shang-Chi.
Katie for some reason.
Yeah,
Jimmy
that's
Woo
it.
for
Jimmy Woo, but he dies.
Yo,
yeah, he does
uh,
die.
yo,
But they
can
all
I just
die
It's
actually.
mostly they do all die, but like the main focus really is on Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is the main character.
Yeah.
so
Everybody else, not so much. They don't. By the way, they don't even explore Miss Marvel at all. Like, there's no development for anybody. There's nothing significant. They're all just
yo,
going from one scene to the next, and nothing relevant happens to them. Like Miss Marvel sees her friends die, and she's like crying, and then she just moves on, and all her friends are dying and shit, and she just gets used to it.
yo,
Kinda.
yo,
That's it.
Blondie, you know what I think would have really infuriated fans, since Miss Marvel was the main character, if the end of the episode revealed that this was just a Kamala Khan fan fiction.
Oh.
Hmm. Would have made
Could you
more sense.
imagine? Like
Psychological
imagine
issues Kamala Khan, huh?
like Kamala Khan wrote this fan fiction of of basically an infection that affects everything that had happened before
What
Thanos came.
you know what I don't understand though? I don't understand what or why Marvel is like shoehorning in Miss Marvel into like every single thing. I don't understand it. They're doing it in
Are
the
they trying
comics where she's on
like
like she's on in almost every
She's
single fucking
it's
X-Men book. What the fuck? Like, bro, like what the hell's going on? I
yeah.
mean, the X-Men books are not that great in my opinion. I don't even think they're selling well. I mean, I know they're
Here's
doing the Age of
the revelation.
yeah, Age of Revelation, but I'm not
It's
even paying attention to that shit.
it's okay. It's not. It's the thing is like if they're doing the champion
X-Men books.
show, if they're doing the champion show, is she gonna be the focus point of that show? Like, is she gonna be the
I
main?
assume yes. I assume yes.
Oh no! But like,
I think they
who
need to
cares?
age up the character
There's,
because
o-
the character
there's
is
only
so
one.
fucking irritating. Oh my god.
There's only one actress that can lead that show. That's Haley Steinfeld. The others can't lead.
Yeah, but I don't even know if Haley Steinfeld would want to do a TV show like that. I feel
Well, I don't
like
know if she wants to do
that
Hawkeye
ship
season
is going
two.
to
I mean, like,
sail very
they
fast.
think they're cutting Jeremy Renner. They want Jeremy Renner wants to come back, and they said you think Haley
Yeah, they
Steinfeld wants
keep
to do
saying
the
they want
contract?
it. They want to do it
Yeah, but like, there's no point
Yo,
in two after
did you
5
s-
because
6
I
years.
think they want to do every show that has already existed. They want to do another season of them, but they want to
Well,
do it for cheap.
yeah, but here's the
yo,
thing.
can I just share what Grace Randolph said? I'm sorry to say I turned it off after 15 minutes, like Marvel Zombies. So
No, I don't
even
blame
Grace
her.
Yeah, she didn't like it.
The
Grace
first 15
Randolph
minutes is
actually
really bad.
Yeah,
for once the dumb blonde actually made a smart choice.
she
If
didn't
if
like it.
if anything, if this is like I don't know good about the show, the first 15 minutes are actually the worst part of the show.
Yes.
That's not even an exaggeration. Like they have this. I was last night. You even heard me say this. I was like, "What the fuck?" I turned it off because I was like, "Dude, this is
You know what?
what are
I,
they
th- I thought
doing?"
you were trolling when they did rock paper scissors. I thought you were trolling, man.
No, I was not trolling. I was like, "What the hell?" Like they literally do rock paper. They're like, "There's something in the guy's stomach. We gotta like go into his stomach and stuff." And they literally are like playing rock paper scissors to figure out who's gonna go and literally rip this guy's stomach open. Like you couldn't make this shit up. Like who thought this was funny? This is like the kind of that's like the same trash Marvel humor where it's all like undercut, something serious. But here it's comically done. It's almost parody like where they're in the first episode they're like there's again when Kate Bishop dies too. Comically bad. Comically. Uh, it was like what the fuck. And then after that first episode, it does get better, but
No.
not good enough. What's wrong with the first 15 minutes? The first 15 minutes is just as a really bad joke. It's just prime example of Marvel humor. Like all those some people complain about the undercutting. There's a specific term for it, but when they undercut it with
Yeah.
a serious moment is undercut with a joke. But here it's done in a way that is like almost parody. Like I said, the rock paper scissors joke where they're trying to reach into the guy's stomach. That was so stupid. I was like, what the fuck? Like this is the same thing people complain about. This is the same fucking shit. It's not funny. It's just not funny. It's just like it's almost satirical at this point. Like, what are they doing? And that's how popular and successful Marvel Zombies really is. Yeah, yeah, Red. No one fucking believes you.
Kate Bishop dies like in the first 15. Well, not 15. No, like 20 minutes.
No, first 20 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, she dies in the first episode. Yeah, she dies. Whether why did the
yeah,
actors
it
and
was a
actors sign up
waste.
for this? They could.
Yo, that
Paycheck, quick paycheck. Yeah, she dies in a way that it will just make you laugh because she's so stupid, and then the way
sorry,
she just gets obliterated, you're like, did you
so,
did you know what was gonna happen? Did you
sorry,
not know
Girls
that
get
that was
sorry,
taken
gonna
off
happen?
of Captain
Steinfeld
Marvel.
Simps.
What, George?
Sorry, Steinfeld Simps.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh my goodness. Yo, the fact that Katie, of all the characters,
Katie, yeah, Katie's one of the ones who stayed from episode. Was one of the main heroes of
yo, can I just say this?
the
If
team.
if the character Ned was in here, it would actually make more sense for Ned to last this long because in No
Yes,
Way Home it
Haley
was
voiced
revealed
Kate.
he has magic powers.
I'm,
So at least Ned could maybe discover his magic powers during
I'm pretty sure
during
she
it.
voiced. I'm pretty sure she voiced her in this.
Like for real, like
Who?
the
I'm pretty sure Haley did
Oh
voice.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think she did.
it didn't even think. You know what's
I think
funny?
all the new characters are voiced by their actors. Everybody else, well, except Blade. But yeah.
No, Elizabeth Olsen did do Wanda though.
of course she
Okay.
did.
Yeah, and Paul Budd did
Because
the line.
apparently they had to like change
Yeah,
change it up because they were gonna make it into a rated R show.
because of Spider Man.
No, not because of Spider Man. No, no, it was supposed to be PG-13, and then they changed it to make it TVMA. Because remember, this was supposed to come out last year, but it got
Yeah,
delayed because this was announced like what in 2022. They announced this a long time ago.
yeah. It's like yeah. So yeah, Hemsworth did not do Thor. It wasn't Tom Holland for Spider Man.
No, yeah.
And even with the actual actors and actresses reprising the role, voicing the role, it didn't even sound like them at times.
No, yeah, none of the characters sounded. They could have just been played by whoever. It didn't matter.
Yeah,
Like Ironheart didn't really sound like her.
no.
Actress.
And yeah, neither did
Same thing
Kate.
with Miss Marvel. I Miss Marvel sounded different.
And it's the same actress as Miss Marvel. I know that. It didn't even sound like them. Obviously, they're in the studio with a mic. It's not obviously. It's but it sounded. If
No, it's just not worth anybody's time. It's like there's other stuff to watch. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, it came out. No, if you want to watch Alien Earth, there's much better Disney shows out there.
well, I think Alien Earth might have shit the bed, but I mean, I did like it for what it was. But it did make me go down the rabbit hole of why didn't we ever get a Prometheus sequel? Like a proper Prometheus sequel.
Alien,
not the bullshit that was Alien
Alien
Covenant.
Covenant. Yeah.
Well, even still too, like I wish they actually did do a sequel to Alien Covenant because the cliffhanger that will we ever get to see what happened
They
to
never
David?
they never explained about David. It was the engineers. Those
Yeah,
they never
that pisses me the fuck off. They've never
and
explained what the fucking engineers were after.
they're completely going a different direction right
And they
now.
just
They
yeah, I
they
wish they
abandoned
never
that.
killed I wish they never killed it off. And then well, in Alien Romulus, one of the things that was interesting was that, when the girl absorbs the black goo, her kid is looks like an engineer. That was like the one thing that was interesting in that movie. I liked the movie, but it was literally just Alien with kids. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it's a good fun movie, but it's like I don't know. I feel like okay, I kind of want more of the story that you guys were telling beforehand. Like
Also,
why, what it was David doing, and all this stuff like that.
and Marvel Animation, and I think Marvel non animations early Saturday afternoon, October 11th, your Comic Con panels. So maybe X-Men 97 season 2. I'm glad they're annually. I'm glad those shows are going to be annually, right? They said they're going to be yearly now, and not
Right.
and not bi-yearly. I'm glad. So
Yeah, by like every 2 years.
yeah, every two
Every show
years.
should just be every year. I mean, holy.
And it's so weird because like there are some shows that are yearly, and there's streaming shows are not usually yearly, right? They're usually every 2 years, usually.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why like this idea that they want to do, like you said, they want to do some of the Disney Plus shows of season 2 or season 3 for lower budget. I'm like, yeah, but if they end up doing those shows, well, it'll be how many time in between to be gone? 5, 6, 7 years between one
Well, look
season.
at Daredevil.
Yeah,
They want
yeah,
it to be
Daredevil.
like Daredevil.
It's probably. I mean, you like Daredevil. I like Daredevil, but it
It's
did not
low
do well.
budget.
Ratings rise. Low budget, but the ratings didn't do well. Ratings rise. Viewership wasn't
Yeah, but they
well.
brought it. They brought it back for season 3.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think they really care about the ratings. I think they're trying to keep the. I think they just want something that is consistently coming out from Marvel TV as
well.
like a brand name.
Yeah,
Because like
because
Daredevil, like you remember, like Daredevil on Netflix, like the reason why I mean, like Netflix loved the show because it was driving up viewership way after the show ended.
yeah.
So they probably know that. They're probably like, well, forget about the viewership when it's currently airing. People will subscribe to Disney Plus just to watch Daredevil. So that's probably why they're doing that. Like that's why it's stupid when people are always talking about viewership numbers because it's like sometimes it's not about the viewership numbers. It's about the fact that the show has like a well-known name and people will subscribe to the service just
Also,
because of the show.
also, Marvel tends to plan ahead, right? Uh, yeah, sometimes things don't go the way, but Marvel tends to plan ahead. So, the season 3, there's a reason why behind season 3. Maybe for something that hasn't been announced yet, that's going to involve Daredevil and maybe another project. Because I don't think Daredevil's going to be in Avenger movies. I don't. Doesn't sound like Daredevil's going to be in Avenger movies at all.
I think he's gonna be in Secret Wars. He's gonna be in at least one of them. He has to be. That would be a massive missed opportunity.
Heck, man, I know a lot. I see a lot. I see the negatives towards Doomsday going up now, man. Like there's a lot more negatories from Doomsday
Yeah.
right
I mean, it's
now.
always gonna be like that. I was hating on it, but until we see a trailer, I mean, it's just gonna be people going, "What the fuck?"
The trailer you won't get to like next year. They're
Yeah,
not
I
gonna.
know.
They're gonna get the trailer after the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man trailer is gonna come out first. Okay, like that's gonna happen. Like don't expect the Spider-Man trailer is gonna come out first. That's the first movie for the MCU next year. Okay, all right. They're taking a break. They're pretty much taking a break right now, and they're going they're gonna go back in January. But I don't know why people worry about Doomsday. Look, the Russos, the Russos are not great directors outside of Marvel. So I give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to Marvel. Outside of Marvel, yeah, you could say that the Russos are not the best. And we'll see what they can do. We'll see what they can do with Avengers Doomsday. I mean, the first official pick of Doctor Doom on discussion film, like that's from the movie Fantastic Four.
Right.
Okay, okay.
I mean, the
I guess they
Doctor
made
Doom pictures that we saw, it's Doctor Doom. It's not
yeah,
unless there's like some twist we won't know until the movie comes on. But like, I mean, yeah, it looks like Doctor Doom. I
yeah.
mean, I'm glad it looks like Doctor Doom. It's not like I still think there is gonna be some connection with Iron Man. I really do think they're still gonna do something like that. If they don't, I think I'll give them. I think I'll give them a little bit more respect if they don't connect
Oh,
it to Iron Man. But if they do, it's just more MCU bullshit. Because
mhm.
I really think they got to move away from this connected stuff. Just the characters everybody in the MCU is established. Okay.
Yeah,
Unless they're a minor character, you don't need to keep rehashing stuff.
kill off Katie. Okay, they're not gonna kill off Katie.
Yeah, they should kill off Katie.
Yeah.
And maybe Shang-Chi too after this, man.
Yo, like
Oh,
we
they
don't.
might kill off She-Hulk and Hawk enough for speaking out against Disney.
Probably.
Yeah, tell them
Well,
the
here's
song.
the
I wouldn't
well.
kill off She-Hulk though. I would probably
Well, well,
just if
well. Here's the
they I'll
thing.
just recast if they're that
I-
pressed.
if they're gonna like retool, like reboot the MCU, they're probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they recast She-Hulk.
Yeah.
They
Like,
honestly they probably might do that.
here's the thing. I think they're gonna keep some things that are more recent and like they know is working. But here's the thing: the new stuff that's not working is either gonna get recast or completely erased from canon. It's like, okay, let's erase She-Hulk from canon.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
mean, no,
mean
is anyone
She-Hulk is a
is anyone really gonna miss She-Hulk if, let's say, a new timeline happens and they basically say, "Yeah, She-Hulk never happened."
like wait, like completely get rid of the character.
Not get rid of the character, but get rid of like how
Oh, the
like
show?
the show. Like basically say like
Yeah, I
that
don't
is
think anybody
not
would care.
like I don't think anyone would care. Like, yeah, I want to
They got to
see
keep
a
the
She-Hulk,
character though. I want She-Hulk. uh, uh, I just want
but
She-Hulk
they
to be She-Hulk. That's
but
it.
they got to do She-Hulk properly.
I feel like they don't. I mean, like they kind of fucked up already. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do another She-Hulk. I wouldn't. I wouldn't bother. I would just have her as a supporting character. Like that's what I mean. Most people see her as a supporting character anyway.
Hmm.
Uh, some characters don't need all projects. Like in the comics, it makes sense, right? But look
Yeah,
at the characters in the comics. Like look at like they have Storm has her own solo series, but they
Yeah.
cancel it.
Yeah.
Like they always do that. I don't know why Marvel likes to do that, but they have solo characters that just don't really work on their own. Like
you know,
Wolverine works on his own.
it's
As much as the stupid
it's
people on Twitter complain about it,
Wolverine does
Wolverine
so
work.
great.
sells comics.
It's so crazy. But before, like She-Hulk was like one, Daredevil was in She-Hulk, Hulk was in She-Hulk, and Hulk's gonna be in Brand
Yeah,
New Day, and apparently he's gonna be like Savage Hulk or something like that. It's like, you mean to tell me that before Bruce Banner Hulk's out again, like he was in She-Hulk as this goof?
mm,
Spider-Man Punisher will take down Savage She-Hulk. I don't know about that.
I don't know, like how Hulk's gonna be presented, but all signs point that he's gonna Hulk out at some point.
he's gonna have to.
I mean, let's be real here. Like, I think it would make more sense for Hulk to just Hulk out in this movie.
Yeah,
I think
hopefully it is that.
But of course, but I don't know. I'm getting this weird inkling that when Bruce Banner's on the screen, he's gonna have some dumb banter saying
Yeah.
that like Spider Guy, man, I've never met you before. Oh wait, maybe I did. I met you on the battlefield against Thanos. Yeah, didn't you take your mask off? I can't even remember.
Yeah, they never talked, did they?
It's like, or it's like, I kind of wish, there's a part of me that wish I was in space with you guys, but like Hulk wouldn't Hulk out during the Infinity War. Like some kind of stupid. I feel like he's gonna say some kind of stupid line to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hulk,
I don't know. Like I'm getting this weird inkling that like when Bruce Banner's on the screen, he's gonna say something stupid.
he never talked to Spider-Man before. Even
Also, they're
No,
gonna.
he
I
never
feel like they're gonna bring up Brave New World and Brand New Day because let's face it, like Brave New World basically reintegrated the Incredible Hulk into the MCU. The President of the United States turned into a Red Hulk.
I don't know why. Well, I don't know.
Well, no, well, here's the thing. Like this theory that I saw someone had is like maybe Bruce Banner will be a professor at ESU for Peter,
Oh.
and there's gonna be a joke in the movie where someone raises their hand and he says, "Do not ask me about Red Hulk. I have no connection to that."
I'll probably just ignore everything with Red Hulk and just move on.
Yeah, but to be like, didn't you used to date the daughter of Red Hawk?
He'd be like, and be like,
Mm.
and then someone asks, "What about Natasha?" He's like, "Don't invoke her."
Oh yeah, I'd be like, that relationship went nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Bro.
tried. They tried so hardly to develop a relationship with Natasha in the MCU.
Yo,
Right?
like I want someone to just say like Natasha to Bruce Banner and have him be like, "Don't invoke her." And or watch, he'd be like, "Don't ask me about Sakaar. I have no memory of that planet."
Yeah, the fuck always says a son. An ugly son, by the way.
Oh, yo, watch someone ask about his son and be like, "Don't ask me about my son either."
Yeah, ugly son too, man. That was
Oh my!
horrible. Yeah. It's funny how
The
they
son's. I guarantee that son's gonna get erased when the MCU reboot happens.
It's funny how the MCU, the original Avengers team from the Avengers first movie, it's funny how they kind of butchered half of that team. Like with Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Hulk, even the Thor to some extent, they kind of butchered. They did a good job with Iron Man and Captain America, but the other characters they kind of butchered.
Well, let's be real here. First of all, Hawkeye and Hulk kind of got sidelined in Phase 2. They didn't appear until Age of Ultron. So that's a thing. Second of all, like Josh Whedon, I don't know what he wanted to do with Black Widow. It's like I felt like the Russos handled her better, but like Josh Whedon, I don't know. He had to like make her a sex symbol in those movies.
Well, yeah.
Yo, why make her and Bruce Banner a couple? Or have this like on again off. It's like, first of all, they only appeared in one movie together before Age of Ultron, and there were no hints that these two had feelings. Most people would ship Natasha with Steve over Natasha with Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and there clearly was in Captain Winter Soldier. There was like something brewing there, and they kind of a little bit hinted it back in Civil War, but then they went away from it in Civil War.
see,
right?
that would have made more sense. There's more of a dynamic between Steve and Natasha.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the ego of Josh Whedon is going to be something that will be studied for many years to come.
All right. I'm tired, sleepy, yawning. I'm yawning. All right, guys. Thank you for coming on. I'm gonna end it here.
Anytime.
You know, I think I forget to doing this. Where can we find you guys?
You can find me at the George. I actually made a review again for the first time in a month. I reviewed The Long Walk. I watched it on Tuesday. Had a great time. Although, okay, that might feel weird that I'm having a great time watching a dystopian movie, but yeah, Long Walk was great. So I'm trying to get back into the YouTube review groove.
All right. I'll be back tomorrow for Let's Talk Pop, episode 129. Take care, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Bye.
Peace.
Too sweet! Sweet! Too